9 minutes. Screw 9 minutes. What's going on, everybody? And this chat right here that I can see on my computer is the reason why the HLI forum and YouTube live shows and all that are the best modeling community around. You guys know every little thing I do, every little mistake I do, everything I say. If Kelly's not here, I'm lost. So I hope everybody is doing well out there. I worked today, so I ran back here and loaded up some stuff on the computer. I hope I got everything. I have the feeling I'm missing something, and I don't know what I am missing. So that's never fun, but we will deal with that when we get to that. Jalen, no, not going to show the noodle. Not tonight. Not tonight. Maybe on a drunk night. Maybe on a drunk night, like New Year's Eve or something like that. Let's see who's here. What's going on? One, Bob Bruce. Bob Bruce, awesome Snoopy mug. Close your ears, Omar. Myself and Kelly went over to Hobby Lobby to get some Thanksgiving stuff because it's out already. And fall stuff because fall's right around the corner. But I found an awesome Snoopy mug with Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and Woodstock on there playing in the leaves. And I showed it to Bob, and he picked up one too. What's going on, Chris K? Chris, you can believe some of the things I say. Not all of the things. What's going on, Dave? Hobby Time, Jalen, Ken, Mark. What's up, Gilly, Omar, Phil? Trek Model Studios. Hey, what's going on? Shu, what is up? I will get you that Wawa sandwich for next year, Shu. What's going on, Spence?
What happened?
Spence has his own little thing. I got to find little things for everybody. Tom and Steve. No, Steve, I wasn't coming on at 8 o'clock. Jalen suggested I take a nap and come on at 8 o'clock, but if I did, like Jalen said, if I did lay down, there's no getting me up. None whatsoever. Not at all. Awesome mug indeed. So let me scroll back through the chat and see if I missed anything. Hello to everybody. 102 today, 75 by Tuesday. Nice. Yeah, we're going down to the low 80s, which is nice. So it's like this, huh? What was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say, but this damn camera, I'm pressing the button so the screen comes on. Don't like it when the screen falls off. Hopefully you didn't forget you were supposed to pick Kelly up. No, she has her own car. Kelly, sorry about that. Kelly and Kenny's girlfriend Ava's mom, are starting their own business. It has to do with food. Their own little catering business. It's called Small Beginnings, Sweet Endings. So I said, hey, look, you got a title for me. But Maria does all the like the appetizers and regular kind of food, and Kelly loves to bake, so she told you that, and she's doing the baking portion of it. Hey, what's going on, Ray? Usher, what's up? What is up? Did Shu lose yet? Wawa hoagies, Italian toasted or Philly cheese drenched. You sure you don't live here? You sure you live up in Canada? Bad boy. Yes, I'm a bad boy. I am definitely a bad boy. No, it's not a Dr. Pepper. I'm a winner. Shu is definitely a winner every day. We're all winners because Shu is here with us. Traitor. I'm sorry. They didn't buy me any Dr. Pepper for the house. They did not. They did not. They should have named it Sugar Mamas. Yes, indeed. Like Sour Patch Kids. First they're sour, then they're sweet. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I moved the camera. I got a camera up here from the workbench to over here so we could do the unboxings tonight. One, the desk is a mess. Two, when I move the mic, if I move the mic and I spin it to the back, the front plate is longer, so it holds all the weight. If I move it to the back, it actually bends the little post in there, and that's not good. So just making sure it's not bending now. I did put a piece of wood under there. So I can't swing it around that way. I don't want it to break. I just bought it. So we're going to do that here. But what did Kenny Conklin do? Kenny Conklin spent his hard-earned money. That's why we work overtime, so we can spend money. So what I did was I ordered a second microphone, a second pop filter just for Spence. Let me move the pop filter a little bit. Let me move it that way, just a little bit more. And I got myself another arm, so we'll have a microphone over there so I don't have to go flopping microphones back and forth and cameras back and forth and all that other good stuff. It's a shame spending all that money. Hey, what's going on, George? No Dr. Pepper, no show. What's up, Jack? Richard. Hey, Kenny, and everyone in chat will be lurking in the background. Well, you go paint your model or whatever you're doing, sir. I wish I was rich. No, I just work a lot so I could get stuff. You got to pop into it, Kenny. Pop. I don't know if it stops the pop or not, but if it's working, it's working, hopefully. I haven't touched Batgirl. All I got to do is do her hand. Do one damn hand, and then I can move on to her head. Totally scale models. What's going on? Been in a crazy hospital for 7 weeks. Oh my God. I hope you're all right. I hope you're feeling better. That's a long time to be in the hospital. So that's really hope you're doing well. Tonight we will have instead of the Wednesday night vote, we'll have the Saturday night vote. We're gonna do 2 unboxings tonight. It's right here. Cup Noodle. Cup Noodle is right here, so we will be taking a look at Cup Noodle tonight, and whatever you guys vote on. So we'll have the vote tonight and all that other good stuff. Working on some artwork and the Mummy Princess. Nice, Ken. That's all you need is her hand. That is better than the concussive blast from earlier. Okay, good. I'm glad it's better. I am glad it's better. So we're gonna be doing this and the vote now. I want to know, because I went and watched Tested, and I watched another guy do this. Another guy did a pretty cool, it's only like a minute video, but I watched Tested do this, and he had a very good point. Is it the Mandela effect? Because, or now I have to go over to ShopRite and pick some more up because I'm out in the house. On here it says Cup Noodle. I always thought it was Cup O Noodles with an S. I think it is noodles here. But does anybody else remember it being Cup O Noodles or Cup of Noodles? I think there might be a little difference between the Japanese version and the American version of Cup Noodle. But that one says Cup Noodle on it. Yeah, that's right. Kenny opens up his cup and shows us the noodle tonight. Finished most of the PE on the Des Moines. So now I can start assembling and painting. Awesome. Awesome. That's the PE king right there. Go check out Mark's stuff. Oh, Mark. Happy birthday. Actually, I think it's tomorrow now by you, so happy belated birthday. They always get that stuff confused. It's Cup Noodles in America. Okay, there is an S. Maybe you could talk Mr. Scrooge into some display work shelves behind you. Dining room china cabinets are usually free if you move them yourself, and there's solid wood lit glass door shelves. Nothing's going to actually happen in the garage for a while, because it's storage right now, unfortunately. But behind me is going to be when I do it, it's going to be kitchen cabinets up top, pretty much all the way around for storage and stuff like that. So we're gonna have that. But me, Kelly, and Elaine have some stuff coming up back here. We're gonna clean this up. We're gonna clean this up and get it looking good. Cup O Noodles. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? Jeff, the Demolition Man, enjoying those demo videos. Those are always fun to watch. Had my pacemaker removed again. Oh my God. So now waiting for a new one, which will be open heart job, hopefully in about 2 months. Wow. I am sorry to hear that. I hope all goes well with that. That's some major stuff you got going on. I'm rebuilding a lawnmower engine. Does that count as a model? Absolutely. A 1/1 scale model. That is an absolute 1/1 scale model. Cup O Noodles was how Hollywood got away with using a well-known product without licensing. That's, yeah. Of is indeed a Mandela thing. Thanks, mate. Bit tired after a long night. I'm sure you had a long night. You usually always have a good night for your birthday from seeing your posts on Facebook. Done some modeling. Built the new Tamiya 148th. Finished now. Oh, very good. Ruben, what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. Post soon. Yeah, if you guys haven't yet, come over to HLI and sign up. More and more people have been signing up. We got Vinman there. Vinman is there now, and he's a cool dude. New guy to the group. Yo, Bud, what's up, brother? And Ken, Gadgetron 3000. We got another Ken in the house. Berenstein. It's not. Is it the Berenstein Bears? Or there's the Bernstein Bears or something like that. I know I always said the Berenstein Bears or whatever way it wasn't supposed to be. Looking on Walmart's site, they have both Cup Noodle and Cup Noodles. No Cup or Cup of. So then it was Cup Noodles with an S. noodle pot from Wiki. The product was known as Cup O noodles in the United States until 1993. There we go. I knew there was an O in there. Ostrich long neck. What is going on? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good with you, sir. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. 30 years ago, they dropped the O and made it cup noodles. In 2021, they announced that they are bringing back Cup O noodles, since that's what everyone refers to. Okay. See, we're not all crazy. We're not all crazy. Anybody can Google Wiki. We like to use our minds and memories in this chat. I have no minds and I have no memory. I have no useless information in my head. I have no information in my head, pretty much. All I know is FiOS and hockey, and a little bit about model building. So tonight we'll go over the group builds. Oh, speaking of, not of group builds, but giveaways. Is it Kit Kat or Kit Kat? Fruit Loops or Fruit Loops? Always fun stuff. Indeed it is. It's Kit Kat with a dash in between. That one I think I know. Just because we remember something doesn't mean we aren't crazy. This is true. Not crazy, but it helps. Giveaways. Giveaways. We're still having our giveaways. Don't fret about that. We're having our giveaways. But I think we are going to cap giveaways at 10 per month. I think I may even bring it down a little less than that, because the shipping for 10 models is eating up a lot of money very, very quickly. So Gilly is putting in two more, and so is Fred. That would have made 14 for September. We're not going to do 14 in September. We're going to do the 10 that we have, but we're going to move those 4 over to November with the real space. So that'll give us about 7 in November. So we're still going to have our stuff. FiOS is an urban myth. It's an urban myth here because I don't have it. So that's what we're going to do. 10 is a lot, it's especially with the bigger kits. Most kits have to go into a medium box, which is $16, I think it is. $16 for the medium box. The 25th scale ones fit in there. So 10 of those is $160 a month for shipping. And I don't let the guys, unless they, unless they're like, no, I'm going to pay for shipping, I don't let them pay for shipping. So that's it. It ends up being a lot. So we're going to either keep it at 10 or cut it down a bit and then spread them out more across the year. Yeah, 10 is a lot. Hey, what's going on, Dan? 10 months sounds good until Christmas. And then, yeah, January we're going to, we'll run with whatever we have for the end of the year. And then I'm either going to keep it at 10 in the new year or break it down to 5. And then could spread it out through the year. And maybe if there's a ton of extra at the end of the year, we put that in the community Christmas giveaway on the HLI site. I say 5 a month should be the cap. Yeah, 5 a month is a good amount of kits, because even at 5 a month times 16, 5 times 6, 30, that's $80 a month. So yeah, I'm thinking 5. We could take. I thought it was 10 a week. I wish it was 10 a week. It's in Kenny's contract. Verizon employees can't use their own goods. No, it's true. We can't. Agree with Omar. Ensures we have great giveaways for a long time instead of all at once. Yeah, and we could also do this. I mean, I know it'll cost me a little more, but you guys can always ship giveaway stuff to me. I'll pay for the shipping to me, and then I'll pay to ship it back out. This way we don't have to do any of that. But either way, I think you guys are right. I think come January right now, we'll just run with it for the end of the year, because there's not much time left in the year. And then starting in January, we'll just do 5 a month. Up here, they keep saying things are going to cool off inflation-wise around Xmas. Hopefully it does. Verizon won't give him FiOS because he has a T-Mobile phone. That's because T-Mobile gives me a better deal than the other company does. I love my company, yay! But I get a much better deal military-wise through T-Mobile. $50 a phone, unlimited everything, talk, text, and data, all unlimited. For each 150. Actually, I think some of them are cheaper because I have 5 lines on my thing. Shipping for what I donated is going to be $185. Okay, Omar, I will get you that $185. Just let me know when, and I will PayPal you over the money. Yes, no worries. I told everybody it's going to take a couple weeks for those kits to go out, and they will go out. And I apologize. I had an unexpected AC repair and had to plunk down a little over 500. Oof! That always sucks. That always sucks. Can't live without AC. Exactly. Especially in southern Florida. It's hot down there. It is hot down there. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, you guys decided, and see, that's what I love about this community too. You guys always band together and decide things, or help me decide on certain things. So there's only 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago. We're pretty much, tomorrow or Monday is the 15th, so we're halfway through August. We'll have 2 weeks left, and then we'll do another car giveaway, and then we'll get prepared for September. Damn hot and humid in the summer. I don't like it anymore. I've gotten older, and I like my fall and spring. Federation Shipyard, what's going on? I like when you pop in. Haven't seen you in a while. Slow down. I'm not ready to return to school yet. Well, Kenny's going back to school. I think next week starts college for him. I think it's next week. And Kelly's got to start getting prepared for her return to teaching. It's going very fast. That's what I forgot to do. Forgot to put the damn vote thing on the stream deck. I knew it. Now, first off, tell me if you can hear me. I hope you can hear me, because I just put this one all together. Kev, what's going on? Island is linked to Cadre. Things aren't that bad on the islands, are they? I don't know. I'm not an Islander fan. Okay, I'm glad you can hear me, because I set this all up before. Real quick, college classes begin on Saturday here. Yeah, I know Kenny starts very, very soon for his first year of college. What's going on, Brian? Matt, what is up, dude? Yeah, sometimes I forget to put audio on this thing and all sorts of stuff. So tonight we're going to vote on, these are the 3 things we'll be voting on for unboxing. Again, how it works. Whatever loses goes into the next week, and we add one more kit in. So let me get this, and I got to figure out a better way for the microphone over here. So we get the Star Trek supplemental parts pack. That's for the first and second production versions of the Enterprise. September 6th, okay. And then I added in the 1/1000 scale Blockade Runner and the 1/350 scale Millennium Falcon from Bandai, from our friends over at Bandai. And this is the other loser from last week, the Battlestar Galactica Viper Mark 7. So we have those 3 to look at. Whichever guys, I'll start the vote here in a minute. And it is, again, the Star Trek supplemental parts pack, the Blockade Runner, and the Millennium Falcon, the small version, and also the Battlestar Galactica Colonial Viper Mark 7. So those are the 3. Let me jump into the back end here. It's going to say Wednesday night unboxing. Don't worry about that. Because I didn't change Wednesday to Saturday, because then I'd have to change it back to Wednesday for this upcoming Wednesday. So how it's going to work is when it goes live here in a second. If you want to see the Viper Mark 7, you're going to do exclamation point vote, all is one word, exclamation point vote, space, exclamation point 7. These will all be in the little thing that pops up too. For the pilot parts pack, it's exclamation point vote, hit the space bar, exclamation point parts. And then for the dual packaged one, I just used exclamation point vote, exclamation point Falcon. So you'll see them up front. I'm going to start the poll now. Start the poll now. It should pop up. There we go. A poll has opened for Wednesday night unboxing. It's actually Saturday night. So there you go. You'll use exclamation point vote, hit the space bar, exclamation point 7, or exclamation point parts, or exclamation point Falcon. Now remember, after you vote, you're not going to see anything up front. It all ends up in the back end, and then once I stop it, it'll tell us up front what won. What won? So what we'll do is we'll get that soda out of the way. We'll take the old cup noodles, put them here. We'll move the stream deck, I guess, up here. We'll get the mat. We'll set all this up while we're live. Vote lotto numbers. I could use a... What was that? Nobody's watching the dogs, but they were sleeping. I could use a lottery numbers. I can use the lottery numbers. Let's see. just for shoe, we're gonna go pink tonight. We're gonna go pink. We're gonna go pink on the little Maddie McMatt thing. You know who I haven't seen in a while? Maddie C. Hey, what's going on, Ron? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. So we'll just perform all the magic while we're live. Let's bring that guy down. There's the other camera. My God, what does anybody need two mirrorless cameras for? Because it makes your video freaking awesome. Uh-oh, what is that? Oh, Jalen, we interrupted your vote with this important mess. That's awesome, Jalen. That is awesome. You need mirrorless cameras. Mirrorless cameras are great. Great freaking cameras. All right, next up is to, you know what we're going to do? We're going to just do it all live. We're going to do it all live. Let's move over to HLI Review. And that's not review. Oh, yeah, review. Review, you big dummy. You big dummy, Kenny. And since Jalen did that, let's say hello to three new subscribers: Liz K, Starbase 101, and Dory Corin. Welcome to the YouTube HLI family. Glad to have you with us. And look, I'm big. You can actually see me. I just got to flip over the cables, and then we'll do a little unboxy. So let's shut this camera off. Deactivate. You probably could still hear me, which is a good thing. I'll be mulling around. Where's that other cable? Let's find the capture card. Unplug one cable. Plug another cable back in. Don't trip on anything. And then we'll hit activate. Wonder Twin Powers activate. And it helps if you turn the camera on. So we got to deactivate it. Got to deactivate it. And activate it again. There we go. There we go. I hate it when it doesn't look straight. When it doesn't look straight. And this, let's move this over a little bit more. Get the computer out of the way. Oh boy, that computer just slid backwards. That did not make me happy. That would have been bad. Very, very bad. That's zoomed in. That's zoomed out. Okay, if I have to, let me see where this is. If I have to, I will. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Not looking too shabby. From the black screen to pink. Yeah. Kenny needs a macro to switch cameras. I gotta grab that I gotta grab that little thing to see if that actually works. Spence. The little HDMI switcher. Hopefully it works. I would still have to activate and deactivate the cameras for the capture card to read the new camera, because they're different cameras. So it's probably better off buying whatchamacallit, another capture card. I wish I had my desktop computer set up, because Elgato has a capture card with four ports, so you can run 4 cameras in it. Omar, I live in Broward. Where are you located? In Southern Florida. The Bandai Belt, yes. John, what's going on? Upstate scale modeling. Too early in the morning for such a color change. Enjoy dinner, Ron. Enjoy dinner, my friend. Here we go. The band is almost off. The band is almost off. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Okay, so here's the front of the box. Do not eat. It's a plastic model kit. Don't eat this model. Watching actually them do this on Tested, the front piece here actually pops off very easy, so it looks like a cross section of the cup and the noodles inside. Best Hit Chronicle 1/1 cup noodle. A whole bunch of stuff over here in Japanese and stuff that I can't read. Side of the box has it with shows you the back of the cup, the front of the cup, lid on, lid peeled back. What else is in here? inside. The front of the outer part, it can be removed after being assembled. That's so you can see the cross section. The dense noodle cluster structure has been recreated with the parts division of the noodles as well as the middle suspension structure when the noodles are set in the cup. Alrighty. And on this side, it shows you all the pieces that are in here and exactly the same as actual cup noodle. Oh, they put an S over here as cup noodles. A real lid stopper sticker is included. We don't have that in the US. We don't have a lid stopper. What I do when I do my cup of noodles or cup o noodles, I put the little paper thing back and then I put a bowl, a plastic bowl on top, so this way it gets all steamy and goodness. You know, I bet the real noodles might outlast the this is true. Just like a Twinkie. Too far to meet up. Okay, you guys are talking about that. Getting them out within the next week. Thank you, Alma. Just let me know so I can PayPal you over the money. If it's $185, I'll PayPal you either. I'll probably PayPal you tomorrow after work. The fact they put that on the box means someone tried to. Exactly, Kevin. Somebody tried to eat these. Somebody tried to eat these things. And here's one of the best birthday presents I have ever received in my life. There's a lot of packages in here. One package. There goes a second package, a third package, a fourth package, a fifth package, a sixth package, and we have instrucciones. I'm going to let that vote run until we are done. Damn you, Kelly. You stole my scissors again. Oh, I'm going to have to kick her ass. There's also a don't boil warning on the box. Don't boil it. Don't boil it. Hold on. I got to find my scissors. Kelly got my scissors. Kelly and Elaine are always stealing stuff from my workbench. So this is the cup noodle. Look, they got the little ring thing down here. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding. All over the place. Here we go. Here we go. Are these the damn Bandai? Yep. Damn you, Bandai. Okay. Our typical Bandai fold out. You need 3 benches to read these instructions. It just goes through, you know, basically putting the model kit together, how to cut it off, what goes where. From the top and bottom sections, the cup noodles logo, a few more things on the logo, the back of the cup, and the information on the cup, the front of the cup. Cup noodle trivia. Oh boy, reverse thinking. Suspending the noodle cluster. The center of the cup was, so what is this? Covering of the cup was an approach created through reverse thinking. The next morning the method was tried in the lab. Noodle clusters were successfully secured inside the cup. Cup noodles. See, here it says cup noodles. We're now able to mass produce in this market. So they did them upside down and they leave the gap at the bottom so the water gets to the bottom and they can steam everything up. What's cup noodle? Cup noodle was created as the first cup ramen in the world on September 18th, 1971. So it's actually a year older than I am. There's the front of the cup, the rear of the cup, all the parts in here, all the parts here. Color guide for painting, cup band and letters, a red part, gold part, yellow part. Yellow, there's 2 different yellows. And they give you the ratios to use. White 60%, yellow 20%, pale brown 20%. Orange, a small dose, a very small dose of orange. Mystery meat, they call it actually, they call something in here mystery meat. I used to call the gray chicken nuggets at McDonald's mystery meat. I love those actually, those were very good. But again, watching tested, the red is, they matched it up. Insignia red works very well with this, so if you need to touch anything up. Hey, Dark Soldier, what's going on? The molding on that kit means Bandai was just showing off their mad skills. Indeed, they were. Well, we do live in the don't allow kids to play with plastic bags era. Munchkin Modeling Man, what's going on, Dan? Back in the day when you had a car owner's manual, it showed you how to adjust your valves. Now it tells people not to drink the contents of their car battery. That is pretty scary. That is pretty scary indeed. All right, so those are the instructions. We all know what instructions tell us. We'll start doing a little unbagging of this guy. Yeah, nice bags even. Nice fun bags. At least there's no clear parts. And of course, you know, in standard Bandai fashion, this thing is meticulously cast. No flaws at all. No flash. There's not a single. They're probably more proud of this cup noodle kit than a Star Wars kit, but there are no injector pin marks or anything like that. And I just love how they do it in different colors on the same sprue. That's always amazing to me. So these are the parts. I think this is the upper part of it, and then you got the other band that goes together. There's a smooth part on there, and then the not jagged but rippled part there. This is probably the bottom as it's getting smaller over here. And I don't know what this little thing is. It goes on the side of the cup somewhere. 3D print of pizza. We are voting on the Viper Mark 7, the Star Trek kit parts, the extra parts to make the pilot version 1 or 2, or the Bandai Blockade Runner and Millennium Falcon, the small version. So if you want to see the Viper Mark 7, it's exclamation point vote, exclamation point 7 with a space, hit the space bar in the middle, exclamation point vote, space, exclamation point parts for the Star Trek one, and exclamation point vote, space, exclamation point Falcon for the Star Wars one. So those are the little gold pieces for the cup. You know what? Let me keep that out because I think those were on top. This is the same thing over here. We'll open this one up though. I always love Bandai kits. It's amazing the quality that these guys make. It really is. Eat at Wendy's today. They have a neat flavor injector in their soda fountain. Do they have the one where you can add lemon in? Because that's awesome. I like lemon in my sodas. That's what she said. Either one of them, and it's fine by me. We call Food Network now. Vote 7. There it is. Okay, so this is basically the same parts as the other one. I'm assuming they interlock like this, so the thicker parts fit into here. That slaps in there, and it works its way up from the bottom to the top. And again, look at the mold on that. Freaking beautiful. Oh, did I catch a mold line? I thought I caught a mold line there. I saw a reflection. I'm looking. I thought, oh, there's a little mold line right there. Oh, Bandai, so disappointing. Nah, it's still nice. A little mold line ain't gonna do nothing. Now I'm curious. I'm thinking that this whole centerpiece is gonna come out, and then this just presses. This just presses together. Ginger lemon lime Coke. Nice. Ron, make sure you put an exclamation point in front of the word vote. Send it back. That's one crazy noodle model. Indeed it is. I have the 1/140 scale done. All I need to do is hook it up to the HLI board and the base and prop. Oh, very cool, Ken. There's only one Grissom board. Unfortunately, I was at work and Kelly was not able to get the boards out today to our customers. So if you're watching, pardon us, but it will go out Monday. He bought 4 of the 5 remaining Grissom boards, so there's only one left. Tommy just sent over completed boards to Spence, so we will have more boards coming, but Spence has things going on, so he's not going to be able to work on those till next weekend. So we will see boards coming out again, and then we got to decide on what we're going to make next. Why I love Gundams and Star Wars kits. Yes, they are. Ron, exclamation point vote, space, exclamation point parts. We're going to make you do it a third time. We're going to make you do it a third time, Ron. All right, so this one has the very bottom of the cup, which is nice and smooth. I think that's another portion of the bottom of the cup. And then we have all the little letters here Here's a C. I think that's the O for noodles. NP. Something else over there. And they got them on angles, I guess, so they could fit more onto the sprue. We have some shrimp over here, which these will definitely have to be painted, because if I saw shrimp that color, I would definitely not eat it. This must be mystery meat. I don't know what that is, but that's the mystery meat. And a whole bunch of globs over here, and more meat chunks and stuff here. And again, I love how they injected the different colors on here. That's just amazing. Wow, the meat chunks are almost as artificially colored as the real thing. Yes. There you go, Ron. Hopefully that one goes through. Metal Mania, you got to do exclamation point vote, hit the space bar, and exclamation point 7. Yeah, the meat, it actually does look like real meat. They did an amazing job, but look at the shrimp. The shrimpies look like shrimpies, but that is just they should have probably, I guess they could, you know, they're doing all the other colors. They could have molded it in pink. Would have been nice. They have crazy shrimp decals. We're going to get to those little things. Meat chunks look like, they look like crap. But that's all the parts on here, letters and stuff like that. In the same bag, which we're going to go over now, is more stuff. More stuffs in that bag. I still can never get over how well Bandai does stuff. Okay, here, these are the stickers. So if you don't want to paint in the words or anything like that, they have all the stickers that you need, all the labeling, all in Japanese over here. They actually have the nutritional values. Let's see if that'll focus. There you go, the nutritional values. Here are the stickers for the shrimp, which is just a little crazy. I would still paint them pink underneath, because I think these might be clear, and it just doesn't look, you know, that appetizing. Here's a don't spill it because it's really hot. Nissan, and some other decals. Actually, the barcode, so the cashier can scan it and see see how much it is. They're nice and cheap over here. So these are clear too. These are definitely clear. This way you could put them over the cup and do what you got to do. Now, like Jalen was saying before, if you watch Tested's video on the cup noodles here, the guy that was actually painting the cup noodles, he used what he called a lacquer marker. It looked like a paint crayon, and it's made out of lacquer. And he was saying, you know, you got to keep it in a plastic bag because the outer layer does get hard. Even in a plastic bag, sometimes the whole thing hardens up. You kind of scrape it down till you get to the nice soft center, and then you like mush it into on the cup. We'll look at that in a minute. And then it's basically like a wash, and then you just use a clean cloth and wipe off all the excess gold, and it'll leave it in the recessed panels. So that's those stickers. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here is our cup noodle. That's a nice sticker too. Here's our cup noodle top. So we can either put this on like fully closed, or we can put it, you know, halfway open. And they were saying this is low tack. Oh, that's very low tack. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. That's not sticky at all. What is the most out there kit you have seen? For me, it's the, they had a set of traffic lights in 1/24th scale. Oh, look at that. I think the Garbage by Bandai, the new Garbage kit, is the most craziest kit I've seen so far. Usually you have to wait for it to get hard before you bag it, but that's just me. Oh, Jesus, one. Bud posted a kit of an injected molding machine. Oh, that's right, he did. That is a little bit of an interesting model kit. And here's that little sticker to keep your cup noodle actually warm, or actually I think it's, instead of using a bowl like I do, you use this way you can put the lid down, and then it'll steam up all your noodles, and you'll have some good noodles. Some good noodles. Who doesn't like a good cup of noodle? See, I'm still saying cup of noodle. And then you just have some more rings. This looks like the top and the bottom, and there goes somebody zooming by. So like I said, they were saying Insignia Red matches this up really well if you're if you're going to have to touch anything up on this. Let me put these in the bag because I don't want to lose any of this stuff. Because I'm really thinking this might be this year's HLI End of the Year, created by Chris K, LTC over there, speed build on the form. So that's not like the 48-hour build that our other nutty friends do in 48 hours. I don't know how they do it. I would go bonkers if I did something like that. I think Chris gives us a full week to get things done, but I might save this one for that. Oh my God, the UPC code is legit. It is? Did you scanned it off of the screen? Next up, we got the cup itself. Now, again, I watched the tested video. I want to see for myself if what's the guy's name? Norm, I think. I never remember his name. He was saying this is exactly like a styrofoam cup. Yo, that's crazy. Okay. Okay, so here's all the lettering that's in there that you can use the clear stickers over that and it'll come out really nice. Or you can do that gold lacquer marker. It's not really a marker. It's more like a crayon in there, and then just wipe it off and it'll be in there. But I tell you what, I don't know what kind of, very carefully, I don't know what kind of plastic, because you can feel they use different plastics. This really feels close to styrofoam. That's ridiculous. That is crazy. And here's the big cup noodle, and how those letters fit in here. It looks like they fit in there perfectly to make the cup noodle logo, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this has this definitely has it's plastic, but it has a styrofoam feel to it, and it actually has, like, you know how the styrofoam gets creases in it and stuff? It actually has marks like it's real styrofoam. So Bandai is just ridiculous with these kind of kits. And there's another piece to it right here. I don't know if you could see, nah, because it's white. There's that line there, like it gets that crease in styrofoam. Nutty. That is just nutty. I'm digging it. You can make thousands of those UPC and make everything in the Wawa cup noodle. That would be funny. That would definitely be funny. Oh my God. Just walk around slapping UPCs on everything. That is nice. That is very, very cool. Chris, I am more and more impressed with this model kit that you got me. With every bag we open. Up next is going to be the noodles. The noodles, and then once we're done looking at this kit, we will, because we got 2 bags left, we'll see what the vote is, and then we'll open up another model kit. We'll do the noodles. Now inside the noodles, I'm not going to open up the other package that's in here. But inside the noodles comes this little strip here that you cut up, and it's like I guess scallion or whatever's in the cup noodle that we always see in there. So you just cut this little guy up, and he sits on top. I was very tempted and thinking about using, somebody said, clear resin on top, but I don't want to ruin it. I think it looks good just how it is. Maybe a little wash to bring out the noodles themselves. But they got this little piece in here, which you get to cut that sucker up, and then we have the noodles. I mean, these things, this is a full cup of noodles. These things look like the noodles in our cup noodle. This thing is quite over-engineered. They went crazy with this because these 4 sections will fit together to make our base, and then these 4 sections will go around the outside to give us that really, really, really full look of the noodles that's in cup noodle. And they actually made this perfect where when you drop it into the cup, it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. It's like the actual cup noodle. It sits a little higher up, so our imaginary water would go underneath and steam all the noodles and make ourselves a nice little cup noodle. Now I have to find one for... Go back to Andy's. Go back to Andy's. Just think of the fool who had to take the noodle mess and... Yeah, yeah. He did a good job on that noodle mess. Definitely did. The color's pretty close, but I think a wash might do well. But this cup noodle thing is killing me. That's pretty awesome. I don't know what Blaine is barking about. Kelly might be home. Kelly might be home. Blaine, please. Please, Blaine. I hope he doesn't have to go out. Watch, I'm going to walk out and there's going to be poop all over. Poop all over. And we got one more bag. One more bag that's full of air. A bag that's full of air. And this is the last bag. So we'll go with the noodles first. So we got the noodles. This would be your top of your noodles. And this was the one that they really put a wash on because it's at top. And it wasn't a heavy wash or anything like that. And then we got the bottom of the noodles right here. And this is where it sits. And make sure it doesn't reach the bottom, which is very cool. Andy took that. Oh, he took it off the site after you bought it, so I think you got the last one. Oh, good deal. This model kit is making me hungry. I know. I don't know if I got any cup noodles upstairs. I don't think we have any more. But that's the final on the noodles. And then you have the cup noodle logo right here, where we'll be popping in the white parts of the cup noodle into there, and then slapping this into the front of the cup itself. And then you have the other stuff in Japanese over here. You have the Nissan logo. I really can't see what's etched into that one. Well, that says something in Japanese, and then I don't know what the little symbol's for. And this one looks like a pot of hot water or something like that. So that, my friends, is the cup noodle, the cup noodle model kit, which is just a blast. This thing is freaking awesome. I am going to have a fun time building this. Hey Chris, if you really want it, I'll sell it to you for $200. I'll give it back to you for $200. No, I would not give this thing up. This is gonna sit. This will definitely gonna sit on the shelf once it's done, very proudly. Was just about to say that. Thank you, bud. Kenny, another critique. The yellow of the noodles are cooling down your color balance. Might want to set that to be fixed. I have it on auto, so I really got to figure out how to play with that. The white balance and all that other good stuff. I'm going to bring you over the house, Spence. This way me and you could sit down and we can run this thing. One of us looks at the monitor and one of us plays with the camera. Looks like somebody had a bad case of worms. That would not be good. So there you have it. Cup noodle kit. I know they're still out there somewhere. And you can definitely pick one of these up if you look. And thank you again, Chris. This was definitely awesome. Definitely awesome. I'm just going to put you on break for a second. I want to go see what Blaine is yelling about. He may have to go out. Just hold on one second. I am highly shocked. I switched cameras and it actually picked it up right away. Very, very shocked. So that was definitely a cool model kit. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to finish up the vote. We're going to see what you guys voted on. And yeah, my colors are getting a little... I wonder if the colors are getting a little... because of the pink matte. Could be because of the lighting too. Could be because of the lighting. Yeah, the pink kind of changes, the reflection of the light kind of changes what's going on. Yes, Mom is taking care of the dogs right now. We need better music. Come on, you don't like my club music? Yes, it is all Chris's fault for everybody wanting that cup noodle. That cup noodle is pretty darn cool. Yeah, definitely got to play with lighting. Damn you, Spence. All right. Let me go to the back end. We'll see. We got 11, 21, 24 votes in. It was actually a close poll between two of them. So anybody else want to get their vote in before I close this? Because I'm going to close this poll. I'll just drop this here. Oh, Spence found it. Makes me want to dance. The dogs are doing very, very well. They're very big and they're getting bigger. They're just not allowed in here because there's just so much stuff and they're going to get hurt or they're going to eat a Star Trek model. One of the two. The mystery meat is corn. No, not in this one. This one has a lot of different stuff. It looks like the Japanese version has more stuff in it than we have in ours here. Could be because of FDA regulations and stuff like that. You got lucky because I was looking for that pink tune tank you threatened me with, but he was out, and then I found the cup noodle kit. you were gonna send me the pink tank. They compress your legs, not your noodle. What do you drink with your cup noodle? Arizona tea, Yoo-hoo, Cokes. If I have cup noodle, I'll either have a Coke or a Dr. Pepper. One of the two. Yeah, why is I really think my colors are really different. I think it might be the matte with the lights bouncing off the matte pushing this up. When I was in the Air Force, we were bored one day, looked up part numbers for attack submarines, aircraft carriers, fighter jets, bombers. It's amazing what a high security clearance will let you do. Dried pig ears. Ooh. Arizona tea is good. I like Arizona tea in the can. That didn't sound right. But I like Arizona tea when it's in the tall cans. Nobody looks like nobody's voting on that thing anymore, so we're gonna close the poll. We're gonna complete the poll, and then it should tell you up front. No, Kenny, the other camera was visibly shifting. Oh, okay. So it could be the light bouncing off of this pink matte. So you know what we're gonna do? We did pink for one. Let's see. Hey. That's what happens when you hit the microphone. Thank God for bouncy. We're gonna go blue this time and see how that works with the Viper kit. See if that does anything. Yeah, Arizona. How does Kenny fit an Arizona iced tea in his can? Very gently. It's horse meat. Oh my God. So anyway, the poll should have said somewhere you can no longer vote. You guys voted on the Viper Mark 7 for this poll, so that means the Star Trek parts are still there, and the Star Wars kit will still be there on Wednesday, and we'll add another kit in. This one was actually close. It was 11 votes for the Mark 7 and 10 votes for the Star Trek kit, so it was a pretty close vote. Had a friend in avionics. They ordered a UH-1 Huey Heli. Commander was not amused. You can fit it easy after. Exactly, Jalen. After I go to my appointment, I'm gonna be a new man. All right, let me go grab that kit. And we'll do the flippity floppity stuff again. I'm not even gonna put you on break. You could stare at Chippy back here behind me while I go get the kit. I hope this one has everything. I think it does because we got 2 up on the shelves. I think they're both open, but we're gonna flippity flop cameras again. I could probably do it from here. I'll just get up and close and personal with you guys. That's all. Let's flippity this one. Put that there. Flip that there. And where's my thing? Sony a6100. Deactivate. Activate. Why is it not on? There we go. There we go. Hey, now you can see my my messy side of the bench. That's the messy side of the bench. And then I just took you for a great ride. Took you for a ride. Close. Review. And there we go. Now we got blue. Let's see what blue does for the settings. And here's our Viper Mark 7. Colonial Viper Mark 7 in 1/32 scale from Mobius models. So you got the nice Viper Mark 7 over there. They got some stuff on the side here, same as the other box. On the back, you got the hanger bay here, which I said if you're interested in a hanger bay, you can go check out Cosmic Scale Models. He does have a hanger bay. I think it's 1/32 scale. Blue is much better. And then some information on the side here about the kit and a few more pictures. So I know this one's going to be all over the place because the package, this was definitely opened up before. Yeah, and already I have loose stuff everywhere. All right, at least I don't have to cut the packages open. Let's zoom in on this one. And as usual with the Mobius Battlestar Galactica ones, they have the clear bit. You can see that doesn't even have future or anything on it. The little bit of light, how it shines off this. They did a really nice job with their clear parts on this kit. Uh-oh, somebody's texting me. And then this is the stand to hold it up, which most likely I won't be using any of those clear parts. And here is the canopy, and you can see how clear this guy is. This one doesn't have future on it. I have the other Mark 7 canopy, which I hope is in the box over there, has the future on it. So that one's actually even shinier than this one. But they did an excellent job on their clear parts for this kit. Looks very nice. Looks very, very nice. Did I miss anybody? Anybody has popped in that I've missed? Hello to anybody that I may have missed, and hello to all 45 people that are watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. Glad to have you. If you feel up to it, you don't have to. Pop in and say hello. We'd love to hear from you, and make some new friends. Make some new friends. I'm not going to show you the instructions. I'll show you the instructions real fast. It's the same. If you were here last time, it's the same instructions pretty much. Let's pop out a little bit as stop bouncing. That's why I need a wooden desk. Almost the same instructions as last time. This is Bandai style fold out. What I like that's different on this, which they probably got an earful from the Mark II, is these. You have schematic drawings of what's going on. The pictures are bigger. The last one had little photographs of the real kit, and they were kind of small, so you couldn't see what was going on there. The same thing on this side. You got your schematics over there. Schematics here to show you where everything goes. And then you have your decal placement over here. Your decals are on this side, and they tell you here. And then also your testers, model master enamels, acrylics, and enamel, just regular little small bottle enamels, and they have all the colors over here. And the Mark II instructions, yes, they were. The Mark II instructions were very, 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 very wordy. Pegasus are real finicky with their money. And yes, I did get NASCAR pajama pants at the thrift store, and damn happy. That's okay. You know what I have? I have My Little Pony pajama pants. How do you like that? So your NASCAR pajama pants are awesome. Hey, Paul, how's it going, my lady friend? Where's the tea and crumpet sandwiches? I don't know. But Nanny made two hamburgers for dinner for me, which was very nice of her. All right, I'm just gonna grab packages because this kit is all out of whack from being opened before for stuff. So let's look and see what we got here. This here looks like the landing legs over here. I don't know what these small little things are. I'd have to look in the instructions for that. This is definitely part of the cockpit. We got the headrest of the cockpit, it looks like, and more cockpit interior parts over here. No real flash or anything. The flash is on the sprue itself. We don't really care about that. That doesn't make a difference. This looks like a very delicate piece because if you look in the middle, this whole thing is going to come out. These are railings. I don't know what the railings are for. I would have to look. I don't remember. But it's got tiny, tiny little areas that you got to clip off and then use these railings. So if you're building this kit, be very careful with these 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Gam body got a TOS coming out. Oh, very cool. Brony bubblegum. I got my Little Pony t-shirt too. My niece, she loved My Little Pony, so we surprised her one year. And we all got My Little Pony pajama bottoms. This way we had fun camping. Got more landing gear stuff. Here's the cockpit seat itself. Kind of looks like a car seat. These, whatever they may be, could be seat belts or something like that. They don't look the greatest. They're very, let me bring that in since we have a good camera where we can zoom in on that. But those don't look the greatest, and I don't like how they're attached to this point here. I had the feeling I'm going to break those when we do take these off. Just some added detail pieces which really have no detail on them, so they're probably just covers. Looks like portions of the gun right there, and more covers for the ship over here. So that's on that sprue. And then the next sprue in this one, we have our pilot again, where you can go with the female version or the male version. The male version here. Come on, focus. There we go. The male version right here, you can tell he's got no boobies. And then we have the female version right here, and she's got little boobies right there. And then you have the hands over here. Again, this one has the helmet, no head or anything like that, and the closed off shield. And then you have your body here that you would have to put everything together. I'm just gonna look behind me real quick for something. I want to see if, where are they? Not in there. Not in there. That's not it. Oh no, I must have put them. I put them away. I was gonna just grab the. I was just gonna grab the cosmic scale models, 32nd scale figures for this that you could put next to them, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, has seated pilots, and those were very nicely 3D printed up pilots. I would love someone to do a modern kit of the TOS Battlestar Galactica Cylon base star. That would be cool. I've got all the different Viper kits. Also have original Cylon Raider as well as a new one. I would like to get, like I said, the 32nd scale Cylon Raider that they came out with, the studio scale one. And he likes plastic boobies. I do. I like all boobies. I like all boobies. He likes touching them. I always loved Battlestar Galactica. Buck Rogers, that is one of my favorite ships. Buck Rogers, Starfighter. I really loved that one as a kid. I always wish I could have had one of those in real life. I don't know why, but I love the shape of that one. This mat is annoying me. There we go. That's straight, or look straighter. He likes plastic boobies. Here on this one, on this sprue, you're going to have recessed panel lines. This is going to be all body parts. So you got recessed panel lines on here, over here. I think this is the part of the nose, if I'm correct. Oh no, this might be part of the back wings. Not wings, but back end of the ship over here. So you can see all the lines in there. Throw a wash in there, a dark wash, and it'll make things pop, which is nice. So you got all those little body parts there, very nicely, again, nicely cast. Can't complain about. Mobius usually made nice kits. I wish Mobius didn't go under. Vote boobs. That's right. Vote 2 boobs. I wish Mobius didn't go under because I really did like their kits. They did a lot of nice kits, and like I said last time, we can only pray that Pegasus Hobby comes out with Batgirl to finish things off. Hey, Kelly Conklin, what's going on? And Shane Mandeville. What is up, people? Hopefully you're doing well. I don't know if Kelly's on her way home or not. And then we have more pieces. This is this is pretty deep. That's what she said. This is pretty deep cockpit right here. It looks like that would be the cockpit. If it is, it's very deep. And then these are the scoops for the intakes over here. They don't really have a lot of detail on them. It's mostly engraved panel lines and a few raised parts. So there's not really anything spectacular about the detail on here. And then the underneath of the ship here, again, it just has recessed panel lines. I actually think the Mark II has more detail to it than the Mark VII. The Mark VII just has a different shape to the body than the Mark II does. And again, my favorite is the Mark I. If I could pick one of the Vipers, the Mark I is the one that I would take over any of these. If we're going order, Mark I, Mark II, and then the Mark VII. So that's the body parts. Nothing really spectacular. Nothing hard to work with. Not a lot of detail. And I think those skinny things I was talking about before, because there's 4 of them, go on these, because there's 2, 4, 6, 8 holes. So I bet you those little things are a little added detail. Is Kenny's daycare teacher home? What do you mean by that, Mark? Hey, what's going on, Ava? There's Kenny's girlfriend, Ava. So we got the lovely ladies in here. And be careful. Ava's a little pit bull. You say anything wrong, she will attack you. She will beat. She's very protective of the Conklin clan. She's our little pit bull. And the last parts in here are the body. And again, there's not a lot of detail. So we'll look at the. Oh, why is that pushed together? That wasn't good. What's up, my boy? What's up, Ava? And here's the lower half, and here's you know, the bay with the panel lining in there. Again, there's panel lining throughout the ship, but nothing major. And here, again, on the outside of the ship, it is very light, but hopefully you can see that. There's the Universal Studios logo or trademark right here, so you'll have to sand that off. It's very thin. They made it really thin, so it'll be easy to sand off. It just goes through a panel line, which kind of stinks. So, you know, there's not much you can do about that. This is actually a pretty long kit. From tip to the end of the ship is actually 12 inches. It's actually a foot long, so it's a pretty sizable kit for 1/32 scale. It makes a nice display. I seen Dana Moss build one of these, and she did a really nice job. Kaylin, what's going on? I need to start over. Kaylin, are you guys okay over there? Is the fires and stuff under control? Because now I know our buddy here on Hobby Link International, Paul Tosny, I think he's under warning. They got fires going on up there now because it's gotten so hot and dry, so it's getting a little crazy out there. All right, gents, I'm off for a bit, heading back to the main house to have some dinner. All right, Omar, you have a good night if we don't catch you. If we catch you again, we'll talk to you in a minute. So here is our top half of the ship, cockpit, where all the engines and the intakes and the engine backblast area is over here. It's kind of got an arc to it, if you can see that. You see, like it's got a little shape to it. Again, nothing major like on the Mark II, where the side has the open bays where you can see some detail and stuff like this. This is a pretty closed up ship, but the wings do arc down a little bit. And I'm not going to press it all the way together because these pins are pretty tight. And if I put this, oh no, okay, that slid in fairly well. It's loose now, it was tighter before. But the kit will go together like this. Actually, the seaming doesn't seem too bad. Maybe I lied. That's got a little bit of a gap over there, but again, this isn't in all the way. So hopefully there's not a lot of seam work on the bottom there. It's got a nice profile to it. I never really noticed that it has like this little arc to the ship. So one day I will build this, and I'll build the other two, and we'll have displays of all three together, the Mark 1, the Mark 2, and the Mark 7. What happened between Mark 2 and Mark 7? Where did the 3, 4, 5, and 6 go? I would like to see that. We are home, and the fire is 80% contained, and we are no longer... Awesome, Kaylin. Glad to hear that. I am very happy to hear that. Smooth and greebly free. It is. It's a smooth and greebly free design. It's definitely a slick, smooth design. Not saying it's the ugliest ship ever made, but it's just, you know, kind of like the other chunkier ones. But it looks good. I don't know if I would put this in flight, or since I do have some of the figures, put it landed and have one of the figures standing by it or something like that, or do something different with the other ones. But this is the 1/32 scale Mobius models. Battlestar Galactica, the reimagined Battlestar Galactica, I'm pretty sure. Viper Mark 7. I never remember names of things. I like it. I like it. It's a decent kit. Oh, wait. It's a decent kit. Not too shabby. See, that's the one thing I didn't do last time. This one does not come with as many decals as the other ship did. It comes with one very, very small decal sheet. So you got your registry numbers over here, and then you can do Apollo, Chuckles, Hat, Hot Dog, Starbuck, or Narcho? I don't know. And then you got a whole bunch of little Cylon Raiders that you can put on there, like if it's a World War II fighter plane taking stuff out. And then you got the insignias here, and Galactica or Pegasus markings for the ship, and a Battlestar Galactica decal over here. So not as many decals on the 7 as there are on the 2. So the 2, I think, is more intricate and has a lot more detail than the 7. The 7 looks like it'll be a planar type ship, and not that it'd be an easier build, but probably a quicker build if you're not lighting it. We are definitely looking at lighting options, because the afterburners on these, or the engines, whatever you want to call them, I think they're pretty much the same throughout all of them, like maybe a little bit different on the flicker pattern, but as far as light color, I think they're the same. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going with like 92% sure that they're pretty close in style. Now this is the problem. I want to get this in here because I got to put this back up on the shelf, and I don't want this to stick up like it is, but it's gonna. So I'm gonna have to make sure this guy's on top. I can never get him back in the box. What, Charlie Mack popping? Hey, there's Charlie Mack. What's going on, Charlie? Good to see you, sir. So I'm going to squeeze this in here. I'm going to go on break for a second while I go put this away. So chit-chat with each other and just give me a minute or two, and I shall return. Okay, hey, it actually worked again. How do you like that? 2 times in a row, I switched cameras and it actually worked. So yeah, that's the 2 kits. That's the 2 kits. So next week, or not next week, this Wednesday coming up, I will remove the 1 kit and we'll add another kit and we'll vote Wednesday night and we'll see what we want. I forgot to shut lights off. We'll see what we want to look at Wednesday night. It has a nice beat, but you can't dance. I can't dance anyhow. 134 days until Christmas, 18 days, 18 or 17 days till Kenny's 18th birthday. So a lot of you know Kenny since he's, oh geez, 8 years old. Because we've been on YouTube for 10 years, so you guys know, a bunch of you know Kenny since he's 8, so now he's going to be 18. Bah humbug. No bah humbug. At least it isn't elevator music. Monday and Tuesday are my surgeries. Oh, good luck on your surgeries, Kaylin. Bring on Halloween, I say. Halloween's coming. We got some special stuff going on for Halloween. I'm gonna order a few kits. This way we'll have 3 or 4 kits to give away Halloween night. Plus, I've been working on slowly on the trophy, so we'll have that too. Made an elf on the shelf last year, an elf holding a toaster over another elf in the bathtub. That's just so wrong. If when the Falcon wins, you got to put next to the Enterprise saucer. Oh, the 350 scale. I have a smoothie saucer, so I could take out the smoothie saucer and put the 350 scale Falcon next to that, so we could see the 350 scale Falcon next to the 350 scale saucer of the Polar Lights Enterprise, which now I want to see. You just got to remind me, Spence. You just got to remind me. Yeah, sure. He did it. He actually, remember, he did the review with me of one. I think it was the refit, and he's like, he was only 9 years old, going on 10. Because I was like, you think you can do that by yourself? He's like, yeah, no problem. But yeah, we had some good videos with the little guy. I got to download those videos, just in case, God forbid, YouTube ever goes away. So I got to search for the ones with little Kenny in it so I can save those. I don't want to lose those videos. I'm gonna get a 357 USS Enterprise kit. Oh boy, you're gonna get the chessboard. It's basically what it is. It's a chessboard. Got to get some pics of the Liquid Death private ship up. Oh, very cool. I remember that, the giggling. Yeah, that's right. I used to call him we called him the giggler, the mad giggler, because he would just laugh behind the camera. See, a lot of you guys have been around for a long time. Tried Liquid Death water today. What the hell is this Liquid Death stuff? Dad and son memes coming up, methinks. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Omar's the king of memes. We had some more memes coming out today. The guys are always posting memes of me and stuff like that. Nothing, like I said, nothing new on Batgirl. If I get off here in like 10-15 minutes, 8:30, tomorrow, I'm working tomorrow, but instead of getting up at 4, I can get up at 4:30-ish, around there. So I might try to get her glove painted, so that's done, and then I could start working on the rope, because I want to get to her head and get the next video out on Batgirl already. That's been waiting a while. We used Green Death in the Coast Guard. Don't know what this death stuff. It's water in a can that can be recycled infinitely instead of clogging the ocean in plastic. We don't like plastic in the ocean. I love fishing, so I don't like plastic in the ocean. Blaine keeps seeing shadows going by the door, so he's not a happy camper right now. Okay. Liquid Death water, black and gold. It's to make it look like you're drinking a beer when it's just water. Ego stroking. I've never done that. Made believe I was drinking a beer while I'm drinking, water. Not even as a young lad, but then again, we all grew up 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I definitely remember in the 70s getting sips of beers from my uncles all the time. So there was never ever faking the beers. Absinthe is starting to come back here in the U.S. Wow, you guys know a lot of stuff. Yes, I'm just totally out of the loop, fellas. I am way out of the loop. So Spence, actually, did the blue look better than the pink? I'm thinking the pink had something to do with the color's going crazy too. It doesn't make you see stuff. Beer is so nasty no matter what they call it. I like my beer. I like my beer. I gave up hard liquor just because it made me a little violent. A little bit, just a little bit on the hard alcohol. Depending on what I was drinking and who I'm with. But yeah, usually drinking the hard stuff makes me go the opposite way of what I should be. Yeah, and gives me a little violent streak. The pink was too warm, shifted your colors too blue. The blue was a little more well behaved. Okay. You have never lived downwind of a brewery. No, but the Anheuser-Busch brewery, I used to like going past that on Route 9 when we're going down the shore because they had the big Anheuser-Busch logo and the wings on the eagle were flapping. No, but I've been many stinky bars for many an hour, so I'm assuming it kind of smells the same. Now I understand a few things about you, Shu. Bourbon. Alcoholic ginger beer is dangerous stuff. Ginger. Blech. Red apple ale is my choice of drink. I really don't, like I said, I don't drink anymore. If I drink anything, it's basically water, a Corona. Corona, Heineken. I don't drink Budweiser. Brewery all over Vancouver, Washington. You got a lot of those IPAs and stuff over there, right? I have Shu. Fermenting corn in an alcohol plant is horrible. And Guinness. I'm not a fan of Guinness. Just too thick, that stout. I like, what is it, Harp Lager. They try to get me to drink Black and Tans. I wasn't a big fan of the Black and Tans. That's right, it's liquid bread, rum and Coke, but only on Christmas Eve. Yeah, and it's I just, me and Kelly, we just grew out of drinking, and I just drank, to be honest, I just drank way too much, so I had to give up that vice. Had to definitely give up that vice, which is like Kelly gets mad at me. She's like, you do things to way over the extreme and then you just stop. I'm old enough to remember when beer was beer flavored and whiskey and vodka came in bottles, not Cheerio or gummies or marshmallows. That's true. Alcohol makes me depressed for several days after. Not worth. No, that's definitely not worth it. Definitely not. I love how we go from every freaking subject on here. Models, beer, coffee. I'm not you all know I'm not a coffee drinker. I am definitely a tea drinker. I like my tea. This blade is going to roll and hit me in the foot. Oh, I got my steel toes on, so we're okay with that if it hits me in the foot. So, Chris, what do you think? Save Mr. Cup Noodle here for the speed build at the end of the year. Oh, you know what? While we're here and we got 44 people here, I might as well go. I didn't go over the monthly giveaway the past 2 times we've been on here. So, anybody that's interested, you have to be a subscriber to the channel. So if you're enjoying this content or if you enjoyed any of our videos, please make sure you throw a thumbs up on there because it helps the YouTube algorithm. It does. It helps the algorithm tell other modelers that you like the content and that they should watch it too. And if you haven't subscribed and you're interested in any of our monthly giveaways, please subscribe for your chance to win a gift from us. And we are going to cap it, if you weren't here at the beginning, come January, we're going to cap giveaways to 5 kits per month. Because 10 kits is a lot of money. I forgot how much I just paid last month, and now Omar's shipping out for me, so I got to give him $185. It's very expensive to do 10 kits a month, so we're gonna cut it down to 5. August is cars again. This one's gonna be 10 again. This is from Benny, 58 Plymouth Belvedere AMT. The AMT 64 Plymouth Belvedere, slant 6 and a V8. That's from Benny also. 1994 Camaro Z28, another Benny kit. The AMT Corvette 50th Anniversary Edition, 96 Corvette convertible. Thank you, Benny. If you guys aren't sure who Benny is, that's Fubar Model Yard. Benny also put in the Batmobile, and that comes with the resin Batman figure that you can see on the cover there, another AMT kit. So thank you very much, Benny, for putting in a whole bunch of kits for this month's giveaway, not next month's giveaway, this month's giveaway. This is from Joe, Mad Genius Productions, the Sakatumi Corvette, the 76 Ford Gran Torino, and the 65 Pontiac GTO. I'm pretty sure those are the three that he put in. And this one is from HLI, is the 97 Pontiac Firebird. This is the big 1/16th scale kit. And then also we're putting in the 50th anniversary Camaro, the 2017 edition. And Dan the man in here says it's a very, very nice kit. And then in September, we have our military models. And these are from a couple more members, very generous to donate. This is all going to be from Jason Lang until I say otherwise. The F-14A Tomcat, the F-9 F-8 Cougar, the F-15 Strike Eagle, the F-4E Phantom II, the Hawker Harrier. I like that kit. That's a nice kit. Benny is the Raccoon Whisperer. The F-100 Fighter Bomber, the F-5E Tiger II, and yes, Gilly, everybody's going to be back to 0 chippy chips come January 1st. The Soviet T... Oh, let me go back. So that was the last one from our friend Jason Lang. I didn't see Jason tonight, so if you're in here, Jason, thank you very much for your donations to the giveaways. We really appreciate when everybody does that. We just got to calm down a bit. We got a little crazy. And this is from Joe, the Soviet T-26 light infantry tank, model 1931. And these next two are from Kalen, who's in here now. Kalen white glove models. So if you haven't checked out any of these guys' channels, you know, and even if you look at names in here, I think everybody that's in here, maybe 1 or 2 people don't have a channel. Go check out their channels and subscribe. The Kyle Whisperer. This is the 148th Evolution from Edward. And every time I show this, I say I like this kit. I like the decals on it and stuff. This is sweet looking plane. And also the Lund class big ass water plane, water boat, skips across the top in 1/144th scale. These are both from Kalen. So thank you very much, Kalen, and for putting these in. We really appreciate that. And that's back to cars. Gilly, that's model tank guy in here, and also Fred Henry. You know, everybody knows Fred. They both also put in 2 kits each for the September giveaway, but that would have bumped it up to 14. And you know, the shipping's driving our fund broke. It's driving the fund broke. So those 4 kits, I'm sorry, that's Janeway barking. She has the weirdest bark. Those 4 kits are going to go into the November giveaway. And then December, remember, December there is no YouTube giveaway in December. That you have to be a registered member at community.hobbylinkinternational.com and be a user of the site. So how it goes is if you sign up just to try to win a prize, you're not going to get in, because red shirts, we do a little Star Trek stuff over there, red shirts are not eligible, because you just came basically to try to get a free gift when we're trying to promote the hobby and promote, you know, making new friends, showing your builds and all that other good stuff. So if you're just coming to win a prize, don't do it. If you're not going to talk on the forums or show your work or anything like that, you won't be in the running. So we want to make it fair to everybody that uses the community. There was something on the community that I wanted to talk about, and I don't remember what it was. I'm looking on the community now to see if I can remember what it was. Oh. All right, let's go to the computer screen. Since we're only 2 weeks away from September, and that'll leave us only 4 months out of the year. We have the annual Secret Santa. So if you're interested in joining our annual Secret Santa gift exchange, come over, sign up at the community, come down, scroll down. It's not that far down. So if you start at the top of the page, it's general discussion, HLI announcements, annual group builds, HLI forum group builds, and then HLI Christmas. Go into the annual Christmas present giveaway. No, that's the annual Christmas present giveaway. We want the annual Secret Santa. The 22 annual Secret Santa, just click in here. You can read what we have up here, what I've put. This way you know what you have to do. And basically you got to do what I did in here. Put your name, where you're from. Don't put your mailing address in there. Don't do it. We don't want anybody having your mailing address because, Google does crawl the site, Yahoo crawls the site, so we don't want your address being out there public knowledge. What kind of kits you're into, and that's pretty much it. We get a bunch of people in this every year, and we'll be exchanging gifts. So if you're interested in that, come sign up at the community, join in, have a good time, and we'll swap gifts. We will swap some gifts, like we always do. And then that's an open-ended group build. I do make up little cover photos for those, but that's an open-ended group build. Speaking of group builds, we'll run through these real quick before I go. Halloween, we know that's coming up, so if you got a Halloween build, finish that thing up. I want a ton of Halloween builds, as we always have for the show, so hopefully we see a lot like we always do, but these usually, like I said, start rolling in October. We start getting more and more and more of those. Chippy Open, we have one in there, Dan's Tractor, which I will get up on the site eventually. This one's going to be retired. TV and movie group build. Whoa, that did that twice. TV and movie group build. This one's going to be retired. Tall ships, going to be retired. Star Trek is getting moved into another category for group builds. Helicopter group build is going to be retired, moved into another category. Figures and busts is staying. Cars 50s, cars in general, that's getting specific ones are getting retired and moving into another category. Battlestar Galactica getting retired, moved into another category. Yes. Armor of World War II getting retired, moving into a new category. Jesse's build is every year, the memorial group build for Jesse. And I'll run through quickly because every August we do pick out our new group builds. And here's what's coming up for the year of 2023. This already started, the HLI Star Wars group build. That starts on May the 5th and ends like May the 3rd. Then we're going to have the HLI Figures and Busts big and small group build. Any figure, any bust that you want to build, you can put it in there. It could be minis, could be Warhammer, could be Batman resin print, it could be a Planet of the Apes Aurora kit. Anything figures and busts falls into this category. Hey, what's going on, Joe? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, sir. Our military group build this year is going to be Semper Defende, the Korean War, the Forgotten War. So it's anything that was used on any side during the war. It had to be used during the war. It can't be a what if. It can't be a prototype. It had to be used during the war. And then we have the WWWW group build, and this is Wings, Wheels, Waves, and Worlds. So this is going to be all civilian and civil servant, and also real space is going to be thrown in here. So you can build space shuttles, Saturn rockets, all that good stuff, real space-wise. You can build ambulances, fire trucks, police cars, all that good stuff for civil servant. And then you can build cars, boats, planes, whatever it all. Whoa. Well, that's what happens when you have your finger on the button. Your finger's on the button and you start doing that. So that's all civil servant and civilian builds. In this one right here, the WWWW one. So this way it kind of includes everybody and it makes it a bigger group build, and it doesn't have to be something specific. I think specific group builds, when we break it down to something specific like the Cars of the 50 group build, I don't think we get as many people in because it's too specific, and some people just don't like, say, Cars of the 50s. They like cars from the 30s or cars from the 60s, so they don't go in the group build. Having an open group build like this where we have anything civilian from any time period, any kind of police cars from any time period, fire trucks, it opens it up to a lot more builders. So if you are interested in this stuff, please come over to the community, community.hobbylinkinternational.com. I will selfishly plug our community till the cows come home. This way we can see your builds. And don't be shy to tell your friends. We'd love to have more friends with us on the HLI streams, the HLI community, and all of the places that we are. Then we have our first annual Sci-Fi Fantasy group build. We're bringing Sci-Fi Fantasy back. And what this is it's all sci-fi or fantasy. because we have such a hard time getting Battlestar Galactica builds, Space 1999 builds, Aliens builds, Gremlins builds, Warhammer 40K's fantasy or fantasy figures, anything like that. That'll all fall into the sci-fi fantasy. Star Trek is going in here because we have, like I said last time, tons of Star Trek fans, but not a lot of Star Trek builders. We have a lot more Star Wars builders, and I still think in my head we have more Star Wars builders out there because of the quality of Bandai kits over a Polar Lights kit. Polar Lights, don't get me wrong, they make very nice kits, they make good subjects, but their quality is, to me, does not match or compare to what a Bandai kit puts out there. So that's going to be sci-fi fantasy right there. Yep. Tanks a lot, model tank guy. I promise I'm not there a lot, so you know it's highly reputable. Joe's there once in a while. And then we have the, this is the cover photo. This is Benny's girlfriend, so nobody can take her. Benny already claimed this girl. The 2023 Halloween group build. So as soon as our Halloween group build is over, as usual, the 31st, November 1st starts. We'll start our 8th, I think. This is this 23 will be the 7th. That'll be our 7th group build in a row for Halloween, which is very cool. And then back to our regular ones. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. So that was a pretty productive and fun night. We got to see Cup Noodle. Joe, if you missed Cup Noodle, go back to close to the beginning, maybe 20 minutes in, and you can check out the Cup Noodle. Deadpool would be cool. That can fall into a couple categories. That can fall into, you know, figures and busts, sci-fi fantasy, because it's, you know, kind of like that. I'd love to join the Halloween build. Love the figurine. Come. If you guys not sure about rules and stuff or how to join, go to hobbylinkinternational.com, and you want to be that skeleton. Go to hobbylinkinternational.com. Let's go over to hobbylinkinternational.com because sometimes people aren't here when I do this. So let's go over there and show you real quick. So if you don't know, we do have our own official site. I just got pictures from BG that I got to put up here. Fred was nice enough to give me some pictures that he did. So you come over to group builds, just click into group build rules. The 2023 rules are already up all over here, and 2022 rules are still up. So there is a Halloween group build for 2022 still going on. So actually, let me copy that. Let me put this in here, put this in there, and let's enter that. That's the link if anybody's interested, which hopefully you are, for the 2022 Halloween group build. It would be nice if you show up. So there's a ton of stuff on here. Oh, Paul put up news from Hasegawa. Let's see what they're coming out with. A Mitsubishi Zero Fighter Type 11. Oh, that's a cool looking plane. The FA-18 Hornet. I like the colors on that. The Crow. RAAF number 75 Squadron Special Painting. That's nice. A-10C Thunderbolt 2 Indiana Air National Guard 100th anniversary. That's a nice plane. Ooh, the heliplane of death, an Osprey. I would never get in one of those. They can keep that. Looks like a Sea King. An HSS-2B Sea King. And an A4EF Skyhawk. And a F-104C Starfighter is coming out. And then you got the, as Lewis would say, the scale that does not exist. The 1 to 700 scale Waterline series. Heavy Cruiser Ashigara. Ooh, a Sopwith Camel. And there goes Blaine. A Sopwith Camel F1 in 1/16th scale. Supposed to be released on August 20th. Number of parts 293. I'm sorry about the dogs. I don't know if Kelly's coming in or not. Shimakaze. The Shimakaze. Japanese Navy Destroyer Shimakaze. Final time. It's in 1/350 scale. That's a nice scale for a destroyer. 1/350 scale. We got a Typhoon Mark 1B water drop windshield type. Something's outside that he doesn't like. Heavy Cruiser Furutaka. An F-16B Plus Fighting Falcon. Wow, they're putting out a lot of stuff. This is a big month for Hasegawa. A Mitsubishi A6M5B Zero Fighter Type 52B, 653rd Air Corps. And there's even more. An F-8E Crusader. I'm sure a lot of these are repops. 148 scale. 1/700 Battleship. I'm going to say Isi. I don't know. They got another Hamikaze. Imperial Japanese Navy Koi class destroyer Hamikaze. I'm not even going to freaking kill the Tenichigo Operation Super Detail. Blaine, please. And that's it. They got a ton of stuff coming out for August for Hasegawa. So keep an eye out on that. Like I said, I'm sure some of this is reboxed or just repopped. Good stuff like that. Q&A. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. My eyes have yet to recover. Most of them are repops. Yeah, there you go. Most of them, all Hasegawa do now is reissue older kits. It's not made anything new for ages. Oh, that kind of stinks. I guess they repop them and like the 100th anniversary. That's got to. It's just new decals or something, something like that. Well, what are you gonna do? At least they're putting out stuff. Maybe can't get it. Maybe it's cheaper through them than somebody overpricing it on the E of the Bay. The Bobbins. A Grail kit. Grail kits are always a good thing. Always a good thing. I can't really decide what my Grail kit would be. I'm sure they're out there. Just don't know what I would pick as my Grail kit. It's 8:39, boys and girls. We've been on for like an hour and 45 minutes, I would say. So I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna take the puppos out. I'm gonna see if I can get a little yellow paint on her glove, on Batgirl's glove. This way I can finish that up and we can get a new video out for you guys. As always, totally appreciate, I swear to God, the HLI crew here that comes Wednesdays and Saturday nights, the guys that come to the forum. You guys are the best, no doubt about it, best community members ever. You guys, from the beginning of the chat, even before I got on, you guys know exactly what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do. Making fun of me, I always have a good time with that. So I really hope to see a lot of you come over to the community. Come join us, community.hobbylinkinternational.com. It may take me a minute or two. It might, if you sign up tonight, I might not get you to tomorrow. So I have to hand approve everybody that comes over to the site, but we hope we see a lot of you posting up and joining our group builds and having fun and making new friends and all that other good stuff. Thank you very much for all the support of HLI and especially support of myself and your fellow modelers out here. Your guys in here are always good to each other. I've never seen a problem with any of you. So that's always a good thing. So guys and girls, please make sure you're taking care of yourselves out there. Be good to each other. I shall see you all soon. Take care, and bye-bye, everybody.